You know, Wile E. Coyote always destroys himself, you know. They try to set a trap, and their very words and actions and body language and behavior and belief systems and everything about them reveals what they are. I don't really care what they do anymore. I have my goals and my agenda and my plan. And I can do a change up anytime. I do that on purpose. I do a change up to see somebody's response and behavior, and if they go crazy, that tells you right there. Instead of having a normal conversation, they throw a fit, you know. So you mean I can't have my own free will? Is that what you're telling me? I can't choose what I want to do. I can't choose to rest one weekend and just chill. It's actually a trip when you start to really think about what you're in. You're surrounded by a bunch of flesh creatures who are trying to figure out how to live criminal wise. They're trying to get over on people and hoodoo people and criminal instead of, you know, like what's this? I got a tailgater right here. Let me show you something. The liar always contradicts himself because lies always contradict, period. A liar, God has set this universe up to catch a liar, and the criminals destroy themselves. Instead of them just working hard and managing their stuff, they're trying to get over on somebody. It goes back to laziness, I guess. It goes back to just pure laziness. Let's see if they're standing up there. They're usually standing on the corner, but they stand there 8 hours a day, 10-hour day. And they could be getting a job. There's one young kid that shows up at the restaurant every once in a while. He's got a real good job. He travels, does welding. Talking about buying some land. I said, I told him, when you do get married, don't get married too fast. He said, I already know not to. He said, I already know because my dad talked to me. You got to try the spirits, people. And you got to put them through the test. The Bible tells you to try the spirits for a reason, because they're going to come up and talk a good talk, but as soon as they open their mouth, you start to see, hey, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. After about 4 or 5 interactions, you've already figured it out. Oh, Lord. If you ever go through a trauma of some kind, go back to your routine. Go back to the people you're used to seeing every day. And it only takes, and cut off the noise. In other words, the riffraff. Cut off the liars and the riffraff. And just go back to your routine. And in about 2 or 3 days, you should be back to normal. But you have to cut it off completely. Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Nothing. I left my windows down last night, and I wonder if somebody slept in my car because there was something in the... I didn't leave this window down. It's weird. Forgot to lock my car. I think I'm gonna write a PDF on how to overcome the Jezebel spirit really fast. It don't take but a few days if you do it right.